$200,000 worth of COVID work in like a 3 or 4 month period of time.
Tremendous.
All with Artemis systems, processes.
Well, Bob, I just wanted to thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. And I'm a busy man with all these sessions.
Always a delight to be with my friends at Artemis.
So we go back a little ways. I think we first met at the very first Microbial Warrior.
I think we did. In fact, I knew you even before that, but we certainly worked together at the Microbial Warrior course, where you kind of coached us on how to use the chemistry, how to use the equipment.
Right.
And to this day, we still do what you taught us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's the cornerstone of our forensic cleaning processes.
I find it very interesting how much you put into that book about how much people don't understand when they just go through standard training, how little they know about the actual business. It's great that you had the insight to say somebody needs to fill this void.
Well, having come from a background that was not in restoration, when I joined restoration, I found that I didn't know how to do a lot of the practical, tangible stuff.
Right.
We got good training in the IICRC courses. We have online training with the PuroClean Academy. And of course, we get to talk to vendors and tech people like yourself, and that's all part of the package. But there were still times when we were just unclear on how to do stuff.
Right.
And I figured that if I was unclear, others were unclear.
Right.
PuroClean has an excellent mentorship program, and that program allows a new owner to come to an established site, spend some time with us. And I was finding that a lot of these people were like I was.
Did you have mentorship when you came in, or was that a new program that they've recently started?
It's a new program within the last couple of years.
Okay, so they didn't have that for you when you first got involved.
Well, I kind of made my own mentor program. I had met Ben Dobler at an event, and I live in Seattle. He's in Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
It's 4 hours away. And I asked if I can come down and spend a couple days with him, and I did.
Okay.
And he showed me a lot of stuff that I used right out of the chute. But I decided to write this book, The Mitigation Handbook.
Right.
And there's a website, themitigationhandbook.com.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, themitigationhandbook.com is a website that goes with it. And on that website, I show chemistry, how to get it, equipment, where to get it, and then people to contact as well too.
Okay.
And it's to shortcut the experience of the new owner so that he can get in and do the practical work.
Right.
And I will say this, the Artemis products are the cornerstone of our forensic cleaning
You've
process.
often said that. And I find it interesting since talking with you about how you've whittled down your inventory, how many franchises I visit, and they've got this warehouse shelves full of chemicals.
No kidding.
And I'll say, what do you do with that? And half the people in there goes, I have no idea what that stuff is.
What I found as a degreed chemical technologist as well is that I like talking to the people directly who do the manufacturing. So as of like 2019 is when I was first introduced to Brad Smith. So Bud Summers at PuroClean had some new chemistry to evaluate, contacted me. That led to me meeting Brad.
Okay.
And I talked to Brad every month for a year, multiple times, just learning the systems, understanding processes, understanding equipment. And then COVID hit in 2020.
Right.
And we did $200,000 worth of COVID work in like a 3 or 4 month period of time.
Tremendous.
All with Artemis systems, processes. We already knew how to use them. And Brad says, look, Bob, you can just turn that right over and you can use it in this application too. And we refined some of the processes and made it work. And to this day, we use it for not only blood bio, say like at a trauma scene, but we also use it for methamphetamine cleanup, fentanyl, interior mold if it's bad, crawl space mold, attic mold. We use it for severe Cat 3 work. Anywhere where there's bacteria, pathological, you know,
which is what it was designed
pathogens. And yes, and it was originally developed out of the Sandia National Laboratories. You're one of the few registered formulators, licensed formulators, and we couldn't be happier. We have multiple of your products and equipment. Couldn't be happier with it. And
That's awesome.
And all the stuff that you taught us too, in the courses. Just
the application, the
invaluable.
foaming. Nobody ever thought about foaming.
We
They
never
don't
did
talk
foaming
about-
before. Now it's SOP.
It's a great application method. And it's funny that you bring up Bud Summers, because he goes back to the ServPro days where he started using it. They used to buy it from a previous license holder.
Is that right?
So he's got probably 20 years of experience with this product.
Well, Bud's
So
been
it's
a mentor
interesting.
of mine for,
Yeah.
ever
That's
since I was
interesting.
in the system. And he just knows his stuff. And
He's been at it a long time.
and having people like that, a phone call away,
Right.
is invaluable. I mean, I've called you multiple times
Sure.
over the years, and Brad, I called Brad. I talked to David Baker at the at Artemis as well too. Always get treated well. Always get what I want.
appreciate the kind
They
words. Thank you.
always send me stuff, and I'm in an impact group too,
Right?
and Brad takes care of my whole group.
Well, that's
And,
awesome. That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
That's nice to hear.
we really like working with Artemis.
Well, I certainly appreciate your time.
It was a pleasure, Clay.
All right. Take care, Bob.
Thank you.